guys, it's Annie, and it's still the start of the year. We're going strong. We set our intentions. We made our vision boards. We're ready to manifest all of the things that we put on our vision boards. However, there are some things you may be doing wrong that could possibly be blocking you from manifesting the things that you want. So if you're someone who is like, the law of attraction is not working for me, manifestation is not working for me, I'm trying all these things, it's not freaking working, then this video is for you. But before we get into that, I did have a giveaway for the book A Happy Pocket Full of Money, and I have a winner on the screen. Congratulations, I will be contacting you and getting your book to you shortly. But in the spirit of giving, I'm just having a giveaway kick this January. I thought I would do another giveaway because personal development books are really what started my transformation. I really love spreading the love and the knowledge. So the first ever personal development book that I read was The Miracle Morning, The Not So Obvious Secret, Guaranteed to Transform Your Life Before 8 a.m. I was at my lowest point and someone told me to read this book, and I did, and I took action on what this book said. This book got me into meditation, it got me into doing visualizations. It really is what started off my personal development kick, and you know, here I am now. So if you want to enter to win this, you must be a subscriber. So if you're not, click the subscribe button, hit the like button, and then leave in the comments your name, your state or country that you're from, email or Instagram so I can reach out to the winner, and then any videos you would like to see me make. So anything you want to know from me, if you could learn anything from me, let me know, and that's how you enter to win this. Anyway, let's do this. So I get a lot of messages about my law of attraction, manifestation, personal development videos. A lot of the times people are like, oh my gosh, I tried the things you said and my life has changed. I manifested my dream apartment, I got my dream job, my income increased, all of these success stories. I get those all the time. And then I also get messages from people saying, I tried all of these things, it's not working for me, I'm so frustrated, what do I do? And I feel you. The reason that I actually felt inspired to make this video is because I was in a bit of a anxiety rut. Like, life happened, I was frustrated, but the thing is, I know that I cannot create and attract the life that I desire from an anxious state, and that is a huge thing. You are not going to manifest or attract the life that you really desire if you are operating out of anxiety. You attract what you think about and how you feel. If you're thinking all of these fearful thoughts, or if you're actually thinking about what you want but you're feeling fear, you're feeling doubt, you're attracting what you feel. So that desperation around wanting what you want is actually blocking you from what you want. I've said this so many times. There's a thin line, but a massive difference between desire and desperation. Somewhat similar, but very, very different. Desire is light, is happy, is open. Desperation is this needy energy, like I need it, like it's control. You cannot hold on to control if you want like the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, to work its magic. You gotta release that stuff. The desperation 100% is blocking you, and I actually have some good news. I'm going to be filming a video with a fellow coach, and she is like an expert on anxiety, and we're going to be talking all things anxiety. So also, if you have any questions regarding anxiety and how to like release resistance, all of that, let me know in the comments so we can address some of that, because your anxiety is blocking your manifestations, your limiting beliefs. That's blocking your manifestations. And that is why, for those of you who follow me and know this, I am a life coach and I specialize in helping women overcome anxiety in order to manifest their dream lives. Because again, if you're operating from an anxious state, a fearful state, you're going to get more of that, because what we focus on expands. And the thing is, a lot of people experience that. A lot of people experience anxiety. My experience of anxiety is oftentimes I'm up in my head, like my thoughts are taking over, I'm not present at all. I usually get this physical heaviness in my chest, or sometimes my throat might constrict a little bit, or I just have this heaviness in the pit of my gut, and it just feels heavy. How do you experience anxiety? A lot of people experience it in different ways, but I know now how to get out of that. You gotta get out of your own head and your own stories, because we literally let our minds just wander and make up these scenarios and overthink things and assume things. And it's seriously just all stories. It's not even reality. It's not even real, and we're suffering. And so many of us spend so much of our time living up there. So letting that go, which takes practice, takes presence, takes realizing like, whoa, I'm up in my head. Let me drop back down into reality, like connect with myself, connect with my body, get in the moment, even like counteract those thoughts. When my brain gets going and starts making up stories and scenarios and all that, I literally have to talk to myself like, whoa, no, we don't need to do that. That's not the truth. It's okay. You're safe. You're good. I'm supporting you. Like, I have a conversation in second person with myself, and that might seem really weird, but it's actually not at all. Like, a lot of therapists will tell you to do that. I was on a panel with a therapist. Her name is Marissa, what's her name? Pierce? I wanna say Marissa Peer. And one thing that she said that I also do, so it just like kind of validated that for me, is she says, it's really important that you learn to dialogue with yourself and have conversations with yourself. Say to yourself the things and encouragement that you would like to hear from other people, like, you're doing good, you got this, like, you're supported. Have conversations with yourself. That is one tool that you can really use to help self-soothe when you're in an anxious state, because again, you are blocking yourself from what you want when you're operating from fear and anxiety. I have to emphasize that. Also, the things that you want, really pay attention to the energy behind that, the reason behind that, the intention behind that. Is it I need to prove myself because then they'll respect me and my parents will, you know, praise me and my friends will look up to me and all of that? Because where is that energy level? That is a very low energy. Like, I have to do it for someone else. I have to prove myself for someone else. Or is it like from a feeling of, I feel happy, I feel empowered, I'm ready to do this, I'm ready to surrender. Because if you are into manifestation and the law of attraction and any of this, you need to realize you have to let go of resistance and trying to control. You can know what you want, you can take inspired action towards what you want, but as soon as you're like, no, I need to control this, your body tenses up. You can feel it, you feel the energy behind it. That is blocking. Let go of control. If you trust that, you know, the manifestation process is going to work, that God, the universe, is going to support you, then you don't get to control it. You get to know what you want. You also get to know that if you truly desire something from your heart, like it's meant for you. There's a difference from desiring something from your ego and your brain and desiring something from your heart. All the things that I put on my vision board, that feels expansive and good, but I have to let go of resistance and feel good, let go of control, let go of anxiety, and allow it to come. Also, again, taking inspired action. That's not forcing it, that's helping it move along. For example, on my vision board, one big section I have is like vacations. Even if I don't have the funds at the moment in this current reality to go on whatever vacation I want, I'm going to be going on websites and looking up resorts and getting really excited and, you know, planning out my trip and what I'll do, and that's inspired action. Also, are you just setting your intentions on what you want, making a vision board and leaving it at that? Because that's not what I do. Like, I make a vision board and so many of the things come true, but I do all of the things that I've talked about in many videos. I do the future journaling where I journal as if I have those things that I want, just to get excited and in the energy, like that excited energy of having those things. Also, I visualize. I do visualizations almost every day where I close my eyes and really feel into what I want and picture it vividly. Vividly picture the things that you want. Like, that vacation, what does that look like? What does the resort look like? Am I on the beach? Am I getting massages? Who's with me? All of that, how does that feel? And that's such an important part. How does it feel? Getting into the feeling of it. You can wish and want and have desperate feelings towards all the things. It's not like, oh, I want it so bad that it hurts my heart. Again, that's desperation. It's, this feels good. I'm so excited for that. Just being able to picture that makes me excited. Getting in that energy, it gets to be way easier than you make it. And who knows, like maybe something that you want isn't happening because you're meant for something even better. Like, have you ever thought of that? Maybe you're not manifesting your ex-boyfriend back because he's not good for you and there's someone way, way, way better who is on their way, but you're blocking that person from coming because you're so focused on like, I need my ex back. You do you, focus on being loved, focus on loving yourself, and you will attract the love that's meant for you. Sometimes I just go off and I'm like, I don't know what pieces that I covered regarding the things that I wanted to talk about. I just like kind of blacked out and went off. So, not really, but kind of. But I will repeat things over and over again because I know for me, I have to hear things multiple times before it's actually going to click. And sometimes I will repeat the same things. Actually, a lot of the times I will repeat things from previous videos. And it won't be until now, this video, that something clicks that I said before, because that's how we work. That's how our brains work. So again, always energy check your intentions. If you're operating out of anxiety, release the manifestation stuff for a second. That's what I do. On those days when I'm feeling heavy and anxious, I don't do the manifestation stuff. I don't visualize, I don't journal, because it doesn't matter if I'm sitting there picturing the life I want. If I'm feeling heavy and depressed and anxious, that's not gonna be effective at all. So I drop the manifestation techniques on those days and I re-center myself. I check in with myself. I really take care of myself. Maybe I'll go on a walk in nature, go on a hike. Grounding is really good. Grounding is when you know, take your shoes off, take your socks off, and just walk on the earth in bare feet. There's actually really good benefits to doing that. I will also do like meditations that are based around self-love or presence, anything like that. And I also do a lot of, as I mentioned before, having dialogue with myself, talking to myself, supporting myself, telling myself the things and words of comfort that I would love another person to tell me. Like, you can tell yourself that. And side note, if you do experience anxiety, a lot of people feel that it's best to ignore that feeling, to push it down, to just be like, no, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. Distract, go on my phone, do whatever I do to not feel those feelings. But actually that makes it linger longer, because what you resist persists. Again, what you resist persists. If you are resisting the heaviness and pushing it down, it's staying held in. Sit there, feel it, be there for yourself, know that it's okay, it's just a feeling, it will pass, and really dealing with that first. And after you self-soothe and you're feeling a little better and you're getting your energy up and you're getting your vibrations up, that is when you can go into the manifestation mode and do the things, feel the things that you want, journal, visualize, all from that high vibrational place, because that's where you need to be to attract the things that you want. So the moral of the video is, take care of the low vibe feelings first and then go into manifestation mode and go after the things that you want. So if law of attraction and manifestation techniques aren't working for you, check your energy, check where you're coming from. Is it a place of control, lack, fear, desperation, neediness, or is it from excitement for creating the life that you want? Anyway, I think that's enough for this video. And again, if you want to win the book, The Miracle Morning, I mentioned the rules for entry earlier on. I will also put the rules in the description. And I also can't wait to dive more into the topic of healing anxiety in my next video with Stevie, because that has a lot to do with what we've talked about today, to let go of that resistance and desperation and anxiety and all of that. We're gonna talk about how to do that in the next video, so stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you soon with a new one. Bye guys.